The weather today is a little too inclement to go to the theme park, so we'll do a My Rickety Life video. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and welcome to My Rickety Life. And with the bad weather set in for today, I thought perhaps a good day for a home vlog on the My Rickety Life channel. Oh, and by the way, make sure you watch until the end of the video. I'm going to stir up some major controversy at the end of the video. Before I update you on some of the projects we've been working on inside the house, a little bit of breaking the weather, only sprinkling right now. I'll show you what's been happening here in the backyard, what we call the back 40, the Yellow Dog Ranch. We finished the trellis there. We've added the, you didn't see this last time, but we added the galvanized wire there. And we do have the star jasmine starting to climb up the trellis, which is nice. I don't know what Nikki's done here. We've added our little handprints for our kids, different ages, Caitlin's and Courtney's handprints. We're gonna do Winnie's soon. We're gonna do Winnie's. RJ has his permanent home. We finished our little hose project. The hose post has been completed. And just like that, the rain and the wind has picked up again. And I do want to mention, anything I show you today that I can find a link for, I will put in the description box. But we're just waiting right now for the rain and the wind to let up just a little bit so I can show you more of what's happening in the Yellow Dog Ranch. All right, I suppose this is good enough. I'm impatient. It was really raining hard and very, very windy this morning when I was in my bed. I was so comfortable. That was nice. I love to listen to the rain when I'm in my bed. Show you what's going on out here. We have so many birds that come by. I have 2 different bird feeders in the bird bath there, but we have so many birds that come by. A lot of wild birds, some songbirds, a woodpecker that visits every now and then. But let me show you what's happening here in the Yellow Dog Ranch. This is where our yard actually ends, right here. So this section here is like a community easement. Right back this way, a community easement. And then the more wild looking stuff, this is like a city or a county easement, but we are doing some stuff back here to try to enhance it. We have added a bunch of plumbagos, a flowering shrub. We have several of these lining this area that is kind of right behind our backyard. We also have added or planted a bunch of, you can see them starting to come up now, sunflowers. So we'll have yellow sunflowers all across here in front of the plumbagos, which flower with a little purple flower. Now I have a neighbor a couple of houses down. He's having a pool added in, and he just dug up his trees and threw them out. I asked if I could have them. I'm going to try to save a couple of his trees. So back here in this little county easement, I've planted or replanted those little oak trees. I'm hoping at least one of them makes it. This one here was also damaged by the last hurricane. I don't know if that one's going to make it, but I'm really hopeful for that one over there. Now briefly, I will explain some future plans. Nikki plans on having a paver walkway, kind of go out this way between the 2 trees, and eventually we're going to have a nice little pergola right out there. Not a pergola, a gazebo. That's what we'll have there. Now before I update you on the inside projects, I'm going on a bagel run. Jeff's Bagel Run, the best bagels, boiled, never toasted, primarily a Florida thing, but there are some in Georgia, the Carolinas, Texas, Tennessee. And there are a few locations close to the tourist areas. Celebration has one, Old Town has one, and for those staying at Universal Orlando, the Kirkman Conroy location would be the one very close to you. And now let's catch you up on the home projects, the interior design, starting with the spare bedroom. I'll put the before on your screen right now. And this is the after. So the furniture, we're not so into like being matchy-matchy, like you just buy a set, stuff curated over time with us. The actual, the bed frame and everything from Haverty's. The bed frame and the nightstand over here from Haverty's, but we did not pay full price. Since this is just a guest bedroom, we bought this years ago right off the floor. We buy a lot of stuff right off the floor. We save a lot of money that way. So that's the bed set. That's kind of the set. This piece over here was from a different bedroom set that we got from Haverty's. We paid full price for this though, this set, which is, I think this might be the only piece left, unbelievably. The one we paid the most for, we got rid of mostly. The walls have been painted a nice cream color by Nikki. Some stuff on the walls here. This is some stuff she got from her parents. I think this is from their first house that they built in Florida. You have those there above the bed. And then I think there's some more. Those two right there. And then these also from her parents. And I believe, I might be wrong, I don't have Nikki with me. They could be from their St. Louis or New Jersey home. But most recently it came from their first home they had built here in Florida. This piece of furniture here, antique. Now Caitlin will be the one staying in this room, my oldest daughter Caitlin. This is her great-great-grandmother's like sewing cart. So Nikki's great-grandma. And I think this also, this quilt is from her great-grandma as well. So, you know, curated stuff that's important to you. Very nice to have in a home. All right, this one might be a little more difficult to film, as I do want to show you the plantation shutters that we just had installed. It's just difficult to get a good look at them because, of course, they're backlit. But plantation shutters, Nikki loves them. I love them. I think they really elevate a window. Nikki put up that curtain rod all by herself. The curtains are from Amazon. Again, I'll try to leave a link. We have some original artwork by my daughter Courtney. She was experimenting with this style of painting. I love it. Here's another piece of art from Courtney. Nikki just loves cypress trees. Courtney actually has like a large version of this, but it's one of Nikki's favorite pieces that Courtney has created. I will leave a link in the description box for some other original artwork by my daughter Courtney. Now moving on to the master bedroom, which still has like I think the most work to be done, but I can show you we have added a couple of plantation shutters for the windows here. Oh, look at that. Nikki and I just celebrated our 29th wedding anniversary. There we are on our wedding day. So still a lot of work to be done in here. Hopefully by the end of summer, we'll have this master bedroom completed. We finally have all the window treatments in for the family room. Both windows has Roman shades. We went through Costco for the Roman shades company, local company that will do the Costco work, and we saved money on that by going through Costco. Now the same people who did the plantation shutters quoted us on curtains for the windows and the sliding glass doors. They quoted us $4,000. These are not those curtains. We got these from Amazon. I think at like 75% less than that. And there's the curtain rod. Nikki and I put that up all the way across the back wall. Now, the key thing with this was when we had the house built, we had the builder put extra blocking, like 2x6s or whatever, up there, because we knew we were going to put the curtain rod at that level. So instead of having to use anchors and stuff, you just drill right into the actual wood, and you don't have to worry about that messing with anchors and stuff like that. So if you're having a house built, think about where you might want to have extra blocking, such as for curtain rods or TV mounts. Like we did have extra blocking for where we're going to put our TVs. Now, this one's not mounted yet. It does have the extra blocking, and then it does have, you know, the outlets right up there instead of being, you know, down low and having to run wires and stuff like that. But we haven't had it mounted yet because Nikki was working on the molding, the millwork. So we have the millwork, the molding on the wall. I think it's picking up okay on camera, but Nikki did all that herself. The cutting, the caulking, the nail gunning to the drywall. So now that we have this molding, this millwork up, we can have the people come out and mount the TV. And speaking of millwork and molding on the wall, the dining room here, not complete. We still need to add the crown molding, and we have a side table and hutch that should be delivered by the end of the month that's going to go there. Okay, that piece is coming out, and the hutch and the side table going there, which will match very closely to the table. You see, we've lightly decorated for Easter. But anyways, the point is, look at the walls. Molding. Nikki has done all the millwork in the dining room and painted the wall. I like that color. But she did the millwork on that blue wall and the millwork on the two side walls. Millwork and molding, it really elevates just a plain old wall. We're calling our house Elevated Casual. And you know what? Even though the dining room is not done, I will give you a before and after right now. So on your screen right now should be the before. Give you a moment to look at that. And now we have the after with the rug, the custom-made dining room table, the chairs, and the millwork on the wall. Just lacking the crown molding and the side table and hutch. So when we get those, we'll do another update video, and I'll do another before and after to show you what it looked like before we moved in and once we have everything done. Elevated Casual. The family room is not done, but I'll give you a look at the before. Take a moment and see that. And here is the current after. It's not done. We need to mount the TV, put some stuff on the walls, including crown molding will go on the walls. We're currently in kind of a warm, earthy tone mood with how we've decorated. For pops of color, you can change that out easily throughout the year. Right now we have some turquoise pillows, but you can change that out. We'll probably change it in the summer. Maybe some bright yellow or some green. I don't know. You know, red for Christmas time. But what you do when you have a very earthly toned area, pops of color with accent pillows. There's an accent piece down there. And accent colorful throw blankets. Look at Winnie over there. Winnie, you're not supposed to be on the couch when I don't have a cover on it. She says, Dad, your video creation bores me. She's just been laying there the whole time I've been doing this. But anyway, we're into our nice earthly tones. The couch here. We went shopping for sofas, for couches, thousands of dollars. Oh my gosh, so expensive. This one here, $550. So if we want to change that out in a couple of years, hey, it was only $550, and it is very comfortable. So that's an important part. It was comfortable and cheap, and when we're in the mood to change things, that's an easy change because it was only $550. Now, the Lazy Boy chairs, on the other hand, we're going to have those forever. Those were thousands of dollars. I was shocked when we went shopping for sofas and couches. We went to like the nice places, Haverty's and things like that. So expensive. I was like, no, let's go to Rooms to Go. We haven't shopped at Rooms to Go since like, I don't know, 25 years, I think. But The couch, the sofa is very comfortable, and we're probably going to switch it out in 2 years anyway. So it's not a big deal to toss it out or give it away when it only costs us $500. If we had paid thousands for a sofa, you better believe we'd be holding on to that baby for at least a decade. I think we've created a very warm, cozy, comfortable living space as Winnie is demonstrating how comfy it is. Oh, I forgot to mention when I was talking about adding pops of color. We haven't done it yet, but another thing to do would be to add some fresh cut flowers on the table there. We're going to do that probably next week. We have some outside on the outdoor patio, but I think we might pop of color with fresh flowers from Costco, no less, on the coffee table. But anyway, like I said, and Winnie agrees, a very comfortable living space. And now I believe I promised you some controversy in this video. That's going to come in the form of our lunch today and what I say about it. All right, let's pull the doors, drop the top, and go have some lunch. Just kidding. While the weather has cleared up somewhat, still too risky of a move to drop the top at this time. I've been jonesing for lunch at this spot for a while. I haven't been to this particular location in over 10 years. I hope it's still there. Krystal hamburgers, so good. Better than White Castle. Debate that in the comment section. Do 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 do. All right. Did you leave your comment? If you didn't, you can pause the video right now, because I just had 3 Krystal hamburgers, and I can say without a doubt I was wrong. Oh my God, they were not as good as I remembered. Oh, I was so wrong. My apologies. Oh goodness, they were a lot better. They're a lot better in the past. What I remember was them being a lot better, but they're definitely not too good now. Anyway, my apologies for the earlier idiotic statement. Apparently, now that I've had the Krystal burgers, I can say no, not near as good as White Castle. But anyway, I don't think I'll ever have one again. And with that being said, life is not always a thrill, but it is an adventure. So click that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.